means that it's going to be damaging.
Yes.
You know, the fear is going to be damaging. You know, so
to your relationship.
yes, definitely.
It's definitely an assault.
Yeah, pardon me?
It's definitely an assault.
Yeah, it's an assault. You know, because it's so devastating. You know, recognize the needs in my relationship. That's really important. And you know, this does not apply only to married people. It applies to us in relationships.
That's right.
We have relationships with our relatives. We have relationships with our parents. We have relationships with friends, relationships on the job.
That's right.
You know, it's really important that we recognize the needs in my relationship. What kind of relationship? If you're my employer, what kind of relationship I want to have with you? You know?
Have a good working relationship, a friendly relationship.
That's right. I want to have a good one.
If you're antagonistic with your boss, you ain't going to be on that job long.
No. You know, there's going to be a problem somewhere. He's going to get tired of me. You know? And I don't want to place blame on someone else. You know, like, it's always you. It's you, man. It's you. I try to be friends. I try to do it. But it's you. It's your attitude. I just don't like you anymore. That's the bottom line. It's you. It's not me. You know, I'm all right. You know, that's how people, what we do is we want to place blame on other people. We want to say, it's you and it's not me. You know. I must nurture my relationship with God. Everything keeps coming back to God. Do you believe that God has the major influence in everything of our lives?
He's the source of it all.
He's the source. And that's so true. Everything we do, everything that exists within us continues to come back to God. But we have to, one of the things that's really important is we have to put our mindset or have our mindset to recognize that God is the source. If I keep Him in my lifestyle, then I know I got a better chance of making a better decision. If I really believe this. If I don't believe this, that means that I'm perpetrating. You understand what I'm saying? God has to be the source. He has to be the motivator. Okay. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, releasing the guilt and shame.
Lord have mercy.
Lord, you know.
That's hard.
Have mercy.
Why you say that?
Because you have to know Jesus to release that.
To release that.
Right, because with my ex marriage, I realized at that point that I made a choice, because I looked at my mom and my dad divorce, I looked at my two sisters divorce, and I said, I'm going to choose to do mine differently. And what I did, I chose to forgive him up front. When I forgave him up front, then I forgave myself, because when I first got divorced, people say, oh, how you and your husband doing? I would be like, we're divorced. And I felt shame. But I had to say, Lord, it happened. And nothing I can do. I have two children I have to raise now. I have to walk like the woman that you calling me to be, with my head up, and I have to move on. And when I told him I forgave him, he didn't believe me. But I said, I had to forgive you so I could forgive myself and I can heal.
There you go.
That's when I started healing, when I forgave him. I didn't play them games about you can't get your kids. I didn't play none of that. Because I said I chose to do it differently. I said, what I couldn't understand was how people who was once said they love each other, now you're treating each other worse than the world will ever treat you. I said, I'm going to still love him as someone God created. And we still have a nice relationship today.
Amen. Amen. That's powerful.